How's it going, guys? This is Rokhendil from Beard Force. Today we're going to be playing a bit of Dishonored. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing it on very hard mode, and we're going to go for Ghost non-lethal as well as no powers, just to get as many things in as one playthrough as we can. Also, we'll be looking for all the secret events or secret sort of secret actions, I think they call them in this game. So we'll be trying to get those as well as staying as Ghost non-lethal on that. But without any further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so first thing that we want to do is we want to get out of this cage. So we just grab the key and open the door. Now I'm going to miss the sword here just because we don't need it. We're just going to carry on, sneak right past this guy and swing a left and jump up onto this like coil of chains. And if you keep hugging the left of the wall, you should be able to get to this pillar without being seen. We're just going to have to hang out here for a second, wait for these guys to start walking off, and then we can follow and continue with the rest of the mission. Okay, now when he started walking off, wait for the guy to turn his back and follow him down. Be careful not to go too far ahead of him, otherwise you will be seen. We sneak through, miss the pistols, we don't really need those, we're going for non-lethal. Jump up here, swing a left and head through the door. Now don't forget to grab the key off this guy as you come through the door, otherwise you'll have to come back for it. But continue ahead. And then swing a left once we've gone through this door. Now don't go too fast because there is a guy walking down the next corridor. And we just want to kind of creep behind this guy here as well. Right, so now we got past him. I mean, you could knock him out. I decided not to. I just didn't want to hide under the body. So all you need to do is right down here, just underneath where he's standing. Just keep an eye out and see as soon as he turns around, you can then head towards the interrogation room and continue with the mission. There we go. So you can actually sprint from this part. I don't know why I did. I just waited to get into the interrogation room first. So once you've picked up the clockwork bomb, head back out. Don't go too fast, there will be another guy walking away from you into the yard. If you're quick enough, you can actually slide up behind him and get through the door before he closes it again without being seen. But I was just going for a bit more safety than anything here. If you stick to the right here, then you would never get seen. You don't really have to wait for them at all, just jump onto this other wire coil, skip the stairs, and you can get through this room pretty quickly. Same with this room really, you just swing to the right, wait for these guys to have a little conversation. So you're going to have to wait for the guy in the room to turn around, and you're also going to have to wait for the guy who's outside afterwards. You'll see that in just a moment. There we go, so he's walking off. Now he's walking off, we can move on to the next cover. And I'm just going to keep an eye on this guy. As soon as he turns around back to us, then we can jump up onto these pipes and get to the final stage of the prison bit before we get to leave and go into the sewers. So what you want to do, come along these pipes, jump down here, and if you're quick enough you can actually grab this guy just here before his friend up top sees you. He will turn around and notice his friend is gone, causes him to be alerted by 2, but because it's not filled all 3 of the lightning bolt things across his head, then it doesn't count as being spotted. So all we've got to do is wait for him to come across to the left here and sneak up behind him, and we'll go and put him into another cage here. I only knocked these two out because it's kind of impossible. I tried it leaving them alone, trying to blow up the door, just didn't happen. I think you can do it, but I might try that again for a later video, but who knows, we'll see. So plant the bomb down, hide in the little cage here, and you won't take any damage. As soon as the bomb goes off, just sneak out and hop off to the left here to avoid being seen by any of the guards on the right. You want to stay under the water here as best you can, otherwise they will see you stood up on the bridge. Just stay underwater until you get to the bit just by the sewer entrance. And now we're all good. Now we can just sprint on to the next part of the map. There we go. So in this sewer bits, I always jump over the door. I think it just looks a bit more cool and ninja-like. And this note here, you don't have to pick it up, but it has Corvo's name on it, so I always do. I just feel like it's leaving evidence around. Obviously, slide past these guys, getting eaten by rats. Don't need to see that, so we'll continue on. Jump down here. Now this next part, if you're a bit slow, you do have to be careful of rats. There is a dead body that will sort of distract them a bit, but I just run past them so you don't see them. If they do eat the body and they do come after you, just jump in the water. They won't follow you. Just come down this way and you're all good. Now we're just going to take this guy off the wheel so we can then open the door. You can actually throw a bottle over at his head and that will speed things up. They actually use that in the speed runs of this game. I get too frustrated for speedruns, so we'll leave that bit out there. Now this bit here, we just want to throw these bodies down so we get avoided eaten by rats. They throw another 2 down after that one we just threw there. We'll just throw them all into a pile here. And then we just got to wait for the rats to finish eating this one, and we can go ahead to the pulley there and open the door. There we go. So if we jump down now and head on through the door. So once we're up here, you want to be careful on the left. There is a tripwire. You will get hurt if you go through that. I always just keep it to the right here. Don't have to avoid it, jump over or anything like that. You can just full on avoid it. Here's where all your weapons are stashed. That's why I haven't picked up the pistol or the sword in the prison. Just saves just a little bit of time that way. I've done the prison enough times. I'm sure we've all seen it. So once we've got our weapons through, just open the door to our right here. And this is when we're going to start getting all the secret events here. So just slide under this tripwire. Straight in front of you, you'll see a safe. Just behind the whiskey bottles on the shelf, you just saw me have a quick look at it, is the code. It's usually 451. So just pop the code into there, grab the items outside, and that's the first secret or special event. I can't remember what they call them. But just jump up here, jump down here as well, and there'll be 2 guys chatting. There's a couple ways to get past this. I decided to go for the non-lethal playthrough here anyway, but I decided I didn't want to knock the other guy out, so we'll just sneak right past in front of him as soon as he turns around. But it just means we do have to go wait for a second or 2.
Smells like a dead reaper.
There we go. So as soon as he starts moving, to face his left, jump down, jump over and into the water, and he will not see you. Then you can just swim across this way. Now you can actually skip this whole next section by swimming underwater, but we want to get all these secret events, so we just come to the left here, jump out and up onto the pipes. Don't forget to crouch after you get out of the water here. That got me a few times. I couldn't figure out why they could see me all of a sudden, but after swimming you have to then remember to sneak again. So just come to the left here, jump up into this other pipe, be careful of the guys, they can still see you here, so just hop into the room. This is the second secret. I believe it's called the Moleman's Hovel or something like that. Anyway, just get the items and hop back out, and that is the second secret event. Now we just jump back into the water, make sure no one's looking. Swing a left here just to head towards Samuel. You can use the map marker there if you are getting a bit lost. Right to this pipe here and then jump out, no one's seeing you, and then that's it. We're on the home straight, so we just run across here, head towards Samuel. Don't talk to him right away. There is one more special event we have to get before we end the level, and it is right by Samuel here, so don't end the level first. What you want to do is swing a right here, jump into the water, and you'll see a black chest just down to the right here. If you open that, loot the chest. That is the last secret event that we've got on this level. So we just pop out here, talk Samuel, and that is called Escape from Coldridge Prison. Really easy on, well, it's on very hard, but that's how you do it, very easy. So thank you very much for watching, guys. This is the end of the first episode. We will be doing a full playthrough of this. If this guide has helped you, please do like the video. It'll really help us guys out. and please do subscribe to our channel as well. Also, let us know in the comments if you want to see any particular game, and we may be able to get on that. But thank you very much. Have a good day and goodbye.